Okay. So, been moving stuff down, art supplies, my workbench. This unit was on the terrace ages ago, but it's so cheap and tatty. A bit of masking tape has pulled the veneer off. So loads of storage, workbench and tools, all rehomed, all reorganised. My old office chair. I'll probably put some sort of temporary table across here so I can do sewing and stuff. So yeah, so my sewing machine, sewing stuff, art supplies, painting stuff. So this unit was on the terrace as well, underneath the office, underneath the walk-through. So that's all rehomed. I've got these little drawers from Leroy Merlin, so they're really handy for odds and sods. Got the flooring that was left over from the house, and I've just gaffer taped it together because who cares. But it's plywood underneath, so just wanted to make it a bit more hard wearing. So I started doing that before I went on holiday, and hi bells. There. It's the unit out of there. The tyres are all flat. Never mind. Debating on what to do with the hopper, with the old wine gubbins that was in the Adega. So now this is all empty. So there's the actual grinding part. And then, oops, put that down. So I've got a few little succulents and stuff in there. So more of the fruit crates, some plants that my neighbour gave me, another succulent. So these are all shade lovers. And then in the terrace, I built this little wall this morning. The bricks had been there for a while, but I concreted it all in today. So it's not 100% straight. There's a little bow there. And then I had to prop it up on tiles to make it the same height at the bottom. But good news is all the plants are planted out, I think, for now. And I've concreted in all the stones around the tub, so I'm trying to hide the handles on that big bin. That's got the bottom cut off it, so that's the bird of paradise. And then I potted out these few things, replaced some plants with those, got these ponytail grasses, and I've come back from holiday and the bougainvillea, however you say it, has absolutely shot up, so I need to go and get some trellises at some point. So imagine that all climbing up the wall and growing out, filling that space. Bella's already been sleeping on the mud. Hey. And then yeah, I've got 10 tons of gravel coming, so a lot of that's gonna, well, probably 2 or 3 tons will fill this area. And then I've got paving slabs left over from the bird enclosures, so I'll put paving slabs all the way along to the gas bottles. And then I'll just be able to wheel the gas bottles all the way along. It's not too level, so I'm waiting for the gravel to come. That'll be sometime next week, I think. They're going to give me a call. And I treated myself to a hibiscus. I did have 2 previously, but they were in pots and they didn't survive. So I got that one from the garden centre yesterday. And that's about it, I think. So yeah, it might actually rain, I don't know, the sky's quite grey. It's only about 25 Celsius today. But I'm really pleased with that. It needs a few more bags of soil to top up, but at least now I don't have to fill the whole section. So yeah, job's a good one. All right, I'm going to go and lock up the container. Oh yeah, see how much these have grown since I've been away as well. Literally go away for 10 days and these are almost halfway down the wall. But yeah, they're quite happy up there, I think. It's looking good. Not quite sure where I was going to put these little purple ones. The one that I had out on the the parking area, that actually died. So I might pop them in there, one in the front, one at the back. And yeah, I need to finish painting on there, finish painting there, and I've mixed up about 4 wheelbarrows of concrete today, so I've been using up quite a bit of the sand that's up here. So these lilies have come out. Oh, no shoes on. So yeah, I need to finish painting that. So that's only primer, obviously missing that section, and up to that plant, and then everything else on the front of the street is a top coat layer as well. So it's a job for another day though. But yeah, to try and clear out all this shit. And those are the paving slabs that I'm going to use. There's actually quite a few, so I'll have a few spare, hopefully to make a path from the container down. And the builders are still bringing rubble to fill up this section, the parking area. So every now and then they just come and ditch a whole load of stuff from wherever else they're working. So yeah, getting into the final stages now. And the guy that did the steel work on the terrace has got a quote together, so Hans is going to send me that across. So that's going to be railings for up there, but not down here. So yeah, for now, or at least until the final inspection. Oh yeah, the building insurance was going to run out on the 23rd of September, but I still need guttering, and I still need the railings on the top there, and then I've painted all this underneath section. Now I just need to do that bit there and then around the left hand side, and then yeah, gravel is going to go all the way down here as well. I'll probably put an extra bit of weed suppressant down there. But yeah, 10 tons of gravel. Good job I didn't lock you in there, Bella, isn't it? Yeah, so the good thing about the gravel is it acts as a fire suppressant or a fire guard, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to put the windows in the container, but what I am going to do is get some, where am I? Yeah, get some more pallets, so even sized pallets. These are all odds and sods and random little bits that I was using in the office. And then there's something like 28, 29 boards left over from the decking. So my idea is to create at least a square platform here, which they're just about the right size for, and then potentially make a little pathway, maybe an L shape, I don't know yet, that matches or meets up with that step. So yeah, I'm glad I managed to grab the boards before the builders took them off. Yeah, it's not exactly level. I've had a few problems opening the door since they moved it. But again, a job for another day. Right. That's me done for today. See you all in another video.